This can be a quick review of the Fiskars Pro utility knife. The Fiskars Pro knives come in a few different shapes. This is the folding knife. So it is a standard utility knife, except this one has the folded design. So you can see it has a hinge right in the middle where it can fold. It has a locking mechanism, so it was built with safety in mind, but it's definitely different than your standard utility knife that's thumb actuated. You're pushing a button down here, pushing the blade out. That's a kind of a standard design. Then you have the push out, the thumb button push out with a breakaway design. That's a little different, but this is the third design, which is the fold out. These are becoming increasingly popular over the years. Milwaukee makes a really popular one. I think that's the main one. There's a few others, but I tend to see the Milwaukee one. And of course, this Fiskars has one that's made in, I think Sweden, wherever Fiskars stuff comes from. But it has this Fiskars Pro orange design, which I really like, especially if you kind of are into matching your tools, or you just want to buy the Fiskars blades, which I'm really happy with. It has a rubberized grip with these sort of dimples on it, which I would say pretty comfortable. It is nice in the hand. It's on the small side, but I don't think it's too small. It has a lanyard loop. It doesn't come with a lanyard, but it's easy enough to put a piece of string through there. Everything is rebuildable, little hex screws. You can see right here and right here. I haven't had to take it completely apart yet, but you could. Right here is the thumb button. It will not open unless you press the thumb button on, I guess I'll call it the right side. On the left side, you have a really nice, really strong clip that does its job quite nicely. The clip's removable if it's annoying. The clip cannot be switched. The clip is specific to this side and this direction, so you can't tweak it. You could see the two screws that hold it in and also that little divot where it goes. This side can't accommodate the clip, and this side has the button. The button, again, is only on the one side, and it's a thumb push. It's pretty firm, so you don't have to worry about it getting accidentally pushed. When it is pushed, the blade kind of comes out. It doesn't really come out on its own, but it will come out. It's free moving, and now it locks. When it locks, it won't move unless you push the button again. When you push it, it'll go down with no problems. This is, you see people like kind of flick these open like that. I would not recommend it, but it is possible. Not very safe, but again, it's hard to stop people from doing stuff like that because it does look cool, I guess, or feel fun, however you want to describe it. People are going to do it. With it open, it locks very strong. With something like this, I'm always concerned that the lock is going to break or something. Haven't had anything close to the issue like that. The lock seems very secure, but you do have to be careful that you're not going to push this accidentally. Obviously, you should never use a blade backwards in a way that would be a problem. It can't bend back when it's going in this direction. You're putting pressure down, so that shouldn't be a concern. But again, you really have to be super careful in using anything. These are very, very sharp blades. Fiskars has their own blade type, which are easy to find on Amazon and other places like that if you're interested. And the blades, I would say, are quite durable and quite sharp. They're one of the better, if not the best, utility knife blades I've been using over the past couple of years. To remove the blade, it's very simple. There's this little bar right here. You have to push this down and pull, and this black piece comes out. When the black piece is out, the blade will come out. You see the blade, made in the USA, Fiskars. It doesn't say anything about a model number, but that's it. You can put it back in. It'll go in as far as it can. Push it in, and now your blade is secure. Again, you got to push this bar in. It's a little spring-loaded bar, and pull the whole black piece out. There's some gel in there or some goop or something just so this black piece can move in and out and it doesn't seize up on you. I guess that there's a metal on metal, or this might seem like plastic. I don't know, maybe it's a metal on metal contact. They don't want to seize it up, so there's a little bit of goop in there, but it comes out nice, clips in, secure. I think it's a nice design. It's a little bit small in the hand. Not too small, but it's definitely on the smaller side for a utility knife. Personally, I don't really use this one that much. I bought it, which was on sale, and I thought it would be convenient, and it is. Sometimes one-handed operation is convenient, but at least I thought this would be great for one-handed action, and it is. But a normal thumb-actuated utility knife is even better for one-handed use. You just push your thumb out, and then you're good to go, and pull your thumb back, and it's pretty easy to use. This one you could certainly do one-handed. It's a little bit harder if you're lefty, but you have to use your forefinger to activate it instead of your thumb. It is doable, but I don't know. I just don't like the combination of a very, very sharp blade and moving parts. That just makes me nervous. That said, if you want the folding design, I know a lot of people have started transitioning to this. This one seems like a good way to go. I haven't had any problems with it, and it's built as well as the rest of the Fiskars models. The hinge is holding up nicely. The lock does not have any problems. This is very secure. And I'm sure it'll last as long as the rest of my Fiskars utility knives. I have 2 or 3 other ones. I've just kind of settled on this one because the blades have served me well. So if you're looking for a folding utility knife, this one seems as good as any. You can buy it for about $12 on Amazon. Only one blade is included. This one does not have storage for another blade. Some of the other ones do, and you could kind of open up the body and have a second blade there, which is a really nice feature. This one does not have that. There's no kind of stowaway area for the blade. There's little screws here, but you don't use that to access the blade, and the handle doesn't open. So that's one downside of this. Anyway, it's the Fiskars Pro folding utility knife, about $12, easy to find on Amazon and all other places like that.